Hi, I'm Ashley Audrain, and I am the author of The Push. The Push is a story about Blythe Connor, who's a woman that comes from a very troubled history of mothers. Her own mother and grandmother struggled deeply with their roles as mothers and were largely absent. And Blythe Connor is determined that she's going to be different, that she is going to be the kind of mother that she always wanted but never had. She and her husband Fox welcome baby Violet, and soon after, Blythe starts to feel like there's something wrong with Violet. She's not quite like the other children her age. She's aloof and distant, and as she grows a bit older, Blythe begins to witness some concerning, almost malicious behavior from Violet. Of course, her husband Fox does not see what Blythe sees in their daughter, and he thinks that her perception of Violet is really based on this maternal anxiety she has had her whole life. They soon welcome baby Sam to the family a few years later, and that gives Blythe the very blissful experience of motherhood that she's always hoped for until something goes terribly wrong. And the rest of the book sort of explores what really happened, who Blythe is, and who their daughter Violet really is. I hope that The Push is the kind of book that readers cannot put down, that they read late into the night, because that's always my favorite kind of book to read. But I also hope that The Push is a novel that creates conversation about the expectations society puts on mothers and the expectations we have of ourselves as mothers, the way we're sort of taught that experience will feel and how things will be. I think this is also a book about nature versus nurture and unconditional love and really what we owe our children as parents. And I think The Push is also, importantly, a novel about believing women and about women's truths and the repercussions of not believing women and women's truths. I used to work in publishing. I was publicity director at Penguin Canada, a job that I absolutely loved before I left to have my children and then write this book. And in that time, I was fortunate enough to work with many booksellers, mostly here in Toronto, who just did incredible things to get books into the hands of the right readers. So I've really witnessed firsthand the magic of booksellers getting behind a book and getting excited about a book. And so I really hope that you love this book like that and that you just have fun selling it, and that it's a book that you really enjoy putting in the hands of your customers. And I want to thank you so much for your early support of the book and for everything you might do in the months to come to help its success. And I know we live in this crazy COVID world right now where we all feel so far apart, but if there's anything I can do to help you with, at your bookstores or with your customers, it would be my absolute pleasure to do so. So thank you so much.